This vaccine is an empath. This vaccine feels your feelings and only works if you have a pure heart. All right, guys, we got something really serious here. If you're unvaccinated, if you're one of the few selfish, entitled, unvaccinated out there in the world, I need to let you know something. Your misinformation is harming the vaccinated. Your misinformation and the stress you cause the vaccinated, the responsible, those who did the right thing, as Lord Trudeau says, the right thing, the good thing, those who did the right thing for our society are being stressed out and might have adverse consequences from the stress that you are causing. You selfish, unvaccinated twat. Now, PubMed here, a medical journal, shares a beautiful, I cannot think of a better way to articulate the problem that the unvaccinated cause in our society. COVID-19 vaccines and the misinterpretation of perceived side effects affects clarity on the safety of vaccines. Really? Let's read this abstract here. To be honest with you, I knew this. I knew that the unvaccinated, the selfish, soulless, grandma killer unvaccinated out there were really causing serious issues within the vaccinated. With their misinformation, their rhetoric. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous world. Their crimes, they should be locked up. In the era of COVID-19 and mass vaccination programs, the anti-vaccination movement across the world is at an all-time high. Much of this anti-vaccination sentiment could be attributed to the alleged side effects that are perpetuated across social media from anti-vaccination groups. The alleged side effects. I'm not sure that's how side effects work, but I'm not a doctor. Fear-mongering and misinterpretation being peddled by people with no scientific training to terrorize people into staying unvaccinated is not just causing people to remain susceptible to viral outbreaks, but could also be causing more side effects seen in the vaccination process. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is why you have to get vaccinated. This brief review will offer data that may demonstrate that misinformation perpetuated by the anti-vaccination movement may be causing more deaths and side effects from any vaccine. The mini review, sorry, I'm choking up a little bit because of all the lost lives. A mini review of published literature has been conducted and found that mental stress clearly causes vasoconstriction and arterial constriction in the blood vessels. Therefore, if subjects are panicked, concerned, stressed, or scared of the vaccination, their arteries will constrict and become smaller in and around the time of receiving the vaccine. It's terrible. The biological mechanism is the most likely cause for where there has been blood clots, strokes, heart attacks, dizziness, fainting, blurred vision, loss of smell and taste that have been experienced shortly after vaccine administration. I'm so sorry. The extreme mental stress of the patient could be most likely to be attributed to the fear-mongering and scare tactics used by various anti-vaccination groups. This paper does not aim to rule in or out every side effect seen. Oh, that's good. But it is highly likely that many apparent side effects seen shortly after the subject has received a vaccine could be the result of restricted or congested blood flow from blood vessels to arterial constriction caused by emotional distress or placebo based on fear around vaccines. You don't need to be scared of these vaccines. Did somebody really spend their time? Did somebody really spend their time? Wow. Wow. Raymond Palmer, conflicts of interest statement. Raymond Palmer is the chief science officer of Full Spectrum Biologics. So he works at a pharmaceutical company. Surprise. Wow, guys. Get vaccinated. What I did is I actually had the flawed thinking that I didn't need a vaccine because I'm relatively young, healthy, have a robust immune system, my lungs are healthy. But I realized the error of my ways because I was actually stressing out the vaccinated and giving them side effects. So what I did was I took all the vaccines and boosters I could have possibly gotten all at one time. And I feel great. I mean, I feel fantastic. I've never felt better. You know what I mean? I can see sounds. I piss blood clots. It's actually really interesting. Like my body's just kind of like, it's full of surprises. Like what could happen? You know what I'm saying? So I recommend it. I think everybody, it's safe and effective. And if you have any adverse effects from the vaccine, it's more than likely due to people stressing you out that are unvaccinated and your crazy aunt on Facebook. Not that like maybe people that are scared of needles have had this exact same reaction to shots forever and it's never been brought up or never even been considered. It's never been considered that people just get stressed out about getting shots sometimes, right? How many kids are like probably like really kind of scared and freaked out when they get shots for the first time, right? Like it's kind of scary. Needles are scary. That's been that way forever, but like it's definitely not that, right? Like that stress and excitement and fear, that's okay for every other shot we've ever given ever. But this one is highly affected by your feelings. This vaccine, alleged vaccine, is highly empathetic. This vaccine is an empath, actually. This vaccine feels your feelings and only works if you have a pure heart. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. This is hilarious. This is incredible. For as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be on the CIA watch list. I'm close. I'm getting there. But what we need to really solidify our place on a CIA watch list is more subscribers to this YouTube channel. So if you're into that kind of thing, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment. Let's get more views on this. I really want my phones to be tapped. I want to be treated like Julian Assange. And the only way we're going to get there is if you subscribe. So do it.